Kat barang mi kisngi ke Jingdon ki nong di drugs kala nangkio hakaba way na ki doktor ula pensngau ba ke Jingkyrni di drugs kamdai ka kamsniu ne ka pap kumba ki pajba ki Syiem henry ka dai tang ka brain disease la ne kata ka Jingpang haka jabing. Ya kani la pensngau dau doktor Sandi Syiem psychiatrist ke Jyllei ba udang penyat ke sun care halor ka Jingkyrni ka bami na ka Jyllei ki nong di drugs hapo ka Jyllei. Habakran u Dr. Sandi uloang bagi don kemba 8% ki samla ki bamat yo te jingdi drugs baper henrei ke Jyllei ki badi drugs ke na ke Jingduna ki jaka sumar ki bakate ke Jingpang ke yolat ban sapriang stat kumta uloang ru baka Jyllei ke don kam bon ki rehab center haman ki district bat habro rupotli ki constituency.
You see that addiction is a disease. Many people don't understand that. Addiction at the moment is a pandemic. It has been there with us for hundreds of years. Alcohol has been in use for over 10,000 years. Cannabis has been in use for 8,000 years now. These new drugs that have come in are only different. The problem of addiction has always been there, will always be here. The only thing is that we are tackling it in the wrong way. When the COVID pandemic was there, people tried all sorts of things. It's only when the medical community got together that it was solved. In the same way, addiction also needs to be understood that it is actually a brain disease. It is not a sin, it is not a crime, it is not because you just want to show off, but it's a crime. Everybody drinks. The whole world drinks. But the very few become alcoholics. And those very few are a very large number. In the same way, young people are taking drugs. Everyone takes drugs. 25% of all children try some form of drug or the other. But not all of them become addicts. It's just unfortunate that some of them are susceptible to the disease and they become addicts. Now, if you say it's exploding, it is exploding because the population is exploding. There are very few treatment centers and there is a strain on the rehab centers. But the only thing is that, how shall we say it? Rehab centers probably need to do much more. And we need more rehab centers all across the state, all across the region, everywhere you go. See, the unscrupulous people are opening rehab centers which are substandard, to say the least. And many people, because they're frustrated, because they don't know what to do with their loved ones, they put them there. Sometimes disastrous results, but most of the time they come back with good results. I'm not saying that all of them are bad. I'm not saying that all of them are not doing good work. Many of them, most of them are doing good work. There is something called the Mental Health Authority, which is established here also. Our suggestion to them is that all these centers need to be regulated. Across the country, across the region, they have to be regulated.
Right.
Yeah. People should understand that it is a medical problem, first of all, because it's a brain disease. The saying that once an addict, always an addict, holds true to a certain extent, because the disease of addiction doesn't go away. So many people misunderstand that. And the people who should be supervising the treatment is the medical community. Right now, the medical community has washed its hands of this problem, saying it's a social problem. So on Thursday and Friday, we are starting a training program for doctors from the PHCs. 11 PHCs from Meghalaya 5 PhDs from Arunachal are coming for us to be able to tell them how to handle the disease of addiction as community leaders, not only as people who are treating them firsthand, but how to lead the community in tackling this problem. We need to have a rehab center in every district actually. In fact, in every constituency, my suggestion to our elected representatives is that they should have a rehab center at every constituency. 60 of them should be there, and they'll still be full. Yeah, the numbers have increased, and the staff are few. Trained people are less. So that's why we've also started a training program. We've got a 3-month part-time counseling program, and we've started a 3-month full-time addiction counseling program, where we can train people to be counselors who are actually trained in the field properly. Yeah.
Habatin, pej bahagi kishap, kashap plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam dunaki eki bataya kamet. Namar kata habathiru atau khau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pej ya kashap plus F haka jingsom. Yaki nutrient kumki vitamin bat ka iron la icon diat bat ka bathau bha kam khta I ka dur jingki mar bam ka jing mat lani ka rukom shed yaki balehi banai kita ka don ka we ka jing mentoy ba kongsan ka kot ka khia ka nutrition ba kham bha ka jing im ba kham bha pendon kam daki mar bam madon ka sharp plus F menta kasni
Lawan Ra Shapi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya